a studio jazz instrumental album, which is some of the acoustic stuff I play, so that we have that as well. So there's a couple of new things this year, but the album that did very well for us last year is Go Into the Delta, and let's do a slow blues. It's actually a ballad. Let's do a ballad from the Go Into the Delta. And I've just got to get my head now into ballad mode. I think it's like, oh, it's my 50th anniversary this year, playing with Savoy Brown. It's amazing. Yeah. I was in denial for so many years, you know, that I actually started as young as I did. And it wasn't really dawned on me last year, you know, that I was very young when I started. Everybody else, my peers, were about 3 or 4 years older than me. And so they were like old men to me, you know. And, I was probably one of the first of those young, precocious guitar players that you see quite a bit nowadays, which is nice, you know. And so I was very young, and so I've still got a few years on them, which is nice, you know. So at the time it was very difficult because I felt so young and they looked so mature, you know. But it was that's how I started, and so it was 65 when I put the band together, and I must have been about 17 when I became professional, and I came right out of the gate running, you know. And it's like a marriage. For many years I used to think that anybody that's been married, you know, for 40 years or something, I thought, wow, they got a marriage made in heaven, you know. But of course you realise when you get, as we are, mature, that it's a lot of hard work to get through 40 years of marriage, and it's a ton of work. And of course, there's a ton of sacrifice, and it's the same with being in a band. You know, but you know, I always thought that the reason I was in denial, I thought that happens to other people. You know, that doesn't happen to you. You know, and all of a sudden, I realised, wow, I am one of those other people. You know, but for the longest time, I've never thought of myself as that. People have a completely wrong impression of the kind of person I am after all these years with the band and what you may have read about and all the band changes and things. It's fun to what people expect and, you know, what they don't get. Anyway, let's get on with the music, and here's the ballad from Go Into the Delta. It's called Just a Dream. You're just a dream to me, baby, coming to me every night. You're just a dream to me, baby, I'm gonna find you, girl.